At the table, she asked her 6-year-old son, "Would you like to say the blessing?" The son replied, I wouldn't know what to say. The mother answered, "Just say what you hear your mommy say." The son bowed his head and said, "Lord, why did I invite all these people to dinner? Bless his heart. The term we've heard, bless her heart, bless his heart, bless your heart. It's really a Southern classic that sounds sweet, but packs a punch. It's like a polite way of saying, "Oh, honey, bless your little confused soul." It's often used to show sympathy, but don't be fooled. It can also be the most passive-aggressive way to call somebody out for being a little foolish. For instance, if someone were to complain about their problems, another person might say, "Well, bless your heart," in a way that suggests they are being self-centered. We've all heard the phrase, "Have a blessed day," or "Many blessings be upon you." According to religious beliefs, blessings are gifts from a higher power, a God, or divine intervention. Some believe that blessings are predetermined and cannot be earned, while others see blessings as a result of good deeds and faith. If we're feeling grateful, we can be quick to share that we feel blessed. But what does that mean? When we talk about blessings, we may mean various things such as success, blessings, happiness, or material possessions. But at its core, the concept of blessings is about recognizing the abundance in our lives and being grateful for it. We often hear people say, "Bless you," when someone sneezes. In saying this, is this a habit with some people? When we hear this phrase, do we expect blessings? Some believe that when a person sneezes, their heart skips a beat. So we are supposed to say, "Bless you." Many people say "bless you" out of habit, though, out of kindness or out of old beliefs. It reminds me of that movie. I really like the movie Dogma. It came out in 1999. I don't know if you remember it, but it's about two fallen angels, Loki and Bartleby. They discover a loophole in Catholic dogma that could allow them to return to heaven, but in exchange, it ends all of existence if they return to heaven. So believe it or not, this is a comedy. It's really a cool movie. But one scene has the angels in the conference room of a large, successful company. And they're judging all the C-suite members individually. Loki fakes a sneeze, and the only woman in the conference room says, "God bless you." All the men are doomed by their actions, but Loki lets the only woman in the room off because she said, "God bless you," when he sneezed, which is kind of funny, but also shows the inequity of judgment. For many years in the Middle Ages, people believed that when a person sneezed, their spirit left their body for a second. To say "bless you" to them could bring them back into life or into their body, and also keep evil spirits from entering them. during the bubonic plague, saying bless you, offered a desperate prayer for health and protection against the deadly disease. Although now we feel like the meaning of God bless you or bless you is a little softer now. People don't think of danger or illness when you use it. It has become an expression of care. And I think it's funny because, when sneezing is the only bodily function we seem to react to. In social situations, if someone burps or passes gas, we tend to ignore it. It would sound kind of funny if we said bless you after we heard someone burp. But when someone sneezes, everyone notices. And if someone does not say bless you, they tend to get dirty looks from others. So the phrase bless you in modern times is closer to, I hope you're okay. It feels like a quick check-in, a connection with other people. It shows that the sneeze did not go unnoticed. Sometimes the phrase bless you is really used when we don't know what else to say to someone who's going through a rough patch. People having a bad day understand what is meant by these words, bless you. It is being compassionate. Blessing somebody not only demonstrates our friendliness and positive intentions, but it can also be received as a gift. We feel terrific when we know others want the best for us, and their words carry weight. Just as berating someone causes them harm, blessing them provides healing. It may not be that we heal their illness if they are unwell. It may not change their fortune, but it could alter their negative mindset. And that's what's wonderful about it. Our mindset shapes how we show up in the world, helping us because powerful creators, we are powerful creators of positivity. Or we could send our well-being, or we could say something that will send someone's well-being spiraling down. Oscar Wilde said that what seems to us as a bitter trial are blessings in disguise. It's pretty hard to be able to think in the long term when we have a serious short-term problem to overcome. But it is clear that a lot of things we see as problems turn out to be blessings later on. Bitter trials in our lives can end up being blessings in disguise. We never know when the next big problem comes up, and we might end up inspiring us and others. If we had a bad childhood, chances are we don't view it positively. It is not surprising, given the numerous problems that stem from negative childhood experiences. It may be difficult for us to look at the positive in any situation, knowing that we, at a young age, were able to overcome incredible hardships is self-motivating and can help us see the beauty in even the toughest situations. Technically, though, Those who believe that blessings are gifts from a higher power or divine intervention are really not spiritualists. Don't get me wrong. I really prefer hearing the words bless you than the negative curse you. So do we believe either of these words have power over us? I think it's only when we allow them to have power over us. Spiritualism teaches us that we are each responsible for our actions. We can either help create happiness or cause misery. If we want to experience heaven on earth, we need to actively create it. Spiritualism also says that we are responsible for our own spiritual growth. We can't just rely on someone else to fix our mistakes or save us. Spiritual progress comes from our own effort and desire to improve. The idea of relying on someone else or a God to take the blame for our wrongdoings has no place in the practice of spiritualism. According to a story by a Vietnamese Buddhist monk, imagine we are holding a cup of coffee when someone comes along and bumps into us and the coffee spills everywhere. Yes, why did we spill the coffee? And maybe we would answer, because someone bumped into us. He says, wrong answer. We spilled the coffee because there was coffee in our cup. Had there been tea in the cup, we would have spilled tea. Whatever is inside the cup is what will spill out. Therefore, when life comes along and shakes us or bumps into us, which will happen because we're human, happens to all of us, whatever is inside us will come out. We may think that it's easy to fake, that we are in control of ourselves. That is until we get rattled. So we have to ask ourselves, what's in our cup? When life gets tough, what spills over? Is it joy, gratefulness, peace, or humility? Or is it anger, bitterness, harsh words, or reactions? This is our choice of what spills over. Today, let us work towards filling our cups with gratitude, forgiveness, and joy. How can we be the blessing to ourselves? It's when we focus on what we have rather than what we lack. We experience a greater sense of happiness and contentment. Being grateful can also have a calming effect on our mind and body. When we acknowledge the positive things in our lives, we are reminded of our accomplishments and strengths. This can help us feel more capable and resilient in the face of adversity. Feeling grateful for good things in our lives can help us feel more connected to something greater than ourselves. This can lead to a greater sense of purpose and meaning in our lives. How can we spread positivity in the world? Through acts of kindness and generosity that benefit everyone. Simple gestures like saying thank you and showing appreciation go a long way in letting others know we value them and their contribution to our lives. Sharing what we have, whether donating to charity, volunteering our time, or even buying a cup of coffee for someone in need, can create a ripple of goodwill. Sometimes the most meaningful gift we can offer is simply our time and attention. Whether we spend it with loved ones, volunteer for a cause, or support our favorite church, giving others our presence can make a lasting impact. When we embrace life, we open ourselves up to a more fulfilling existence. Taking time to appreciate ourselves, giving back to others, and cultivating positive relationships can help ensure a life of abundance and happiness. Spiritualism does not say the word blessing should not be used, but spiritualism wants us to think about the meaning of the word blessing. Blessing does not come from a higher power or God. It comes from our good thoughts and good deeds. So blessings can be interpreted in a more secular way, beyond religious beliefs. Being blessed can mean having good luck, experiencing a sense of well-being, or simply recognizing and appreciating the positive aspects of our lives. In short, blessings represent the abundance and positivity that we experience, both materially and spiritually. When living a life of taking responsibility for our thoughts and actions. Instead of waiting for our blessings from a supreme being, think, how can we be a blessing? How can we be a blessing to ourselves and others? So some days, I don't meet these expectations either. And while looking in the mirror at myself, I want to say to myself, bless my heart. Amen.